Thank you. All right. So, in our last session, you guys had were just leaving the University of London when you were given a note from Professor Smith to meet him at a hidden location in a area of town called Cheapside. You all arrived there. Um, he gave you quite the info dump, uh, despite being horribly burned, and a bag full of money. And right before you guys could take the money and leave, you were interrupted by some thugs that had recognized Mr. Sheerluck and Mr. Whizberry from the rally days earlier. And right when they broke in, so did a horrible living fire monster that started to burn the whole building down. And probably would have had it not been for a fumble on its part where it blew up a fire extinguisher next to it, which put it out pretty definitively. But you guys saved uh, the lives of at least two of those thugs that tried to kill you. But one got away. One definitely died and got tossed in a dumpster. And you all made it back to, I believe you all stayed at Mr. Sheerluck's house this night because he lived nearby in this area of town. And when you woke up, you expected that to be front page news, but it wasn't. It was something entirely different. It was man disappears in cloud of smoke, spontaneous human combustion linked to triple murder. So just to refresh everyone's memories, would somebody like to reread this handout?
I can read.
You're a
Man
better man than
disappears
I.
in cloud of smoke. Spontaneous human combustion. Link to triple murder case. Police are today investigating the disappearance of Mr. Henry Stanley, 41, of Stoke Newington, who was reported missing last night by his landlady, Miss Constance Atkins. She alleges that she heard a cry from Mr. Stanley's upstairs room at 8 o'clock. He did not answer to her knocking, and when she opened the door, the room was full of smoke. There was no sign of him. Mr. Stanley is not married, and he was noted to be a train enthusiast and a member of the London Train Spotters Association. His disappearance may be a case of spontaneous human combustion. Police have refused to comment on this. Similar cases have been reported in England earlier this century. The most recent known was that of Mr. J. Temple Thurston, who burned to death in his home in Dartford, Kent, in 1919. It has been revealed that a model train set found on the scene had been purchased last week from the shop of Mehet Makriat. The child's toy may have caused the fire. Readers may recall that three bodies, all identified as Mr. Makriat, were found earlier this week in a Chelsea hotel room. Police have not ruled out the possibility of a link between the two cases.
And that is where we start now. It is Sunday morning, and this this Macreat character keeps popping up.
Hmm. Do you guys think it's possible that this poor sod here, Mr. what's his name
Mr.
in
Stanley.
there? Mr. Stanley may have perhaps encountered a creature similar to what we saw last night. Or didn't see, depending on do we do surely we're not all still assuming that was a group hallucination, right?
That would be terrifying if there was more than one of those.
No. It just I guess after seeing that, I'm just wondering maybe.
I don't think it is possible to come to conclusions for or against such when there's so little evidence to suggest what it may be.
Well, it's something.
So what would you all like to do?
Well,
I
we
will
should,
say it's a rainy morning. Not raining as hard as it was yesterday, but it is drizzling.
well, we need where can one board the Orient Express? We need to cross the channel, right? We need to go like to mainland Europe.
Yes. I would say you would know that, eventually you'll need to leave for Paris. And tickets toward the Orient Express are booked at the Thomas Cook's and Son. Or the Campagny International des Wagons de Lis. Uh, and yep, you'll board a train. From Kent. Into Dover. It's about 8-hour train ride, and then you take a ferry, which is another couple hours.
I mean, if we're gonna get right on the train, do you guys mind if I stop by my apartment and grab a few things?
I will say, um, their offices are probably closed as today is Sunday.
Oh, just like the post, no trains on a Sunday.
Mhm.
Yes, I don't think it's necessary for us to leave right away. But perhaps it would be best to be out of London sooner rather than later.
Hmm. Do we want to go to this toy shop today?
I would check it out.
Do we know where this Mr. Macriat's toy shop is?
Um, let's see here. You can certainly look it up.
I get out the yellow pages.
Yeah, you can do that, and it's certainly not hard to find. Mr. Macriat's shop is on 3 Brophy Lane in Islington. Here, let me. Do my hide reveal. It'll be on number 7 on our map.
Let's go there.
Up here, and you'll notice when you're looking for it in the directory, it's not a toy shop. It is What is the name of this place? They don't have the name here? It is Turkish delights and other curios. And it seems to be some sort of like and oh wait, never mind. It's the Crescent Treasury. That is the name of the shop, and it looks to be more like almost like an antique store with like Turkish curios and whatnot. But you can certainly head there.
Yeah, I like the sign to head in there.
Yeah. Before we go, I'm gonna reload my gun. But yeah, I think it could be worth stopping in.
Do we know what Mr. Macria looks like?
We've seen him once, we think.
Yeah.
He was the guy who stopped and waved at us during Professor what's his
Professor
name?
Smith.
Yes, thank you. During Professor Smith's lecture.
But wasn't
Gotcha.
there a picture in that one article as well? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah. There would be a picture in the first article, in the triple murder article.
Okay.
So yeah, you can get re-equipped and head down to Mr. Macriat's shop. You arrive at a small, like a narrow 2-story brick shop with a small sign that resting in the shop's window that says closed. Seems weird, like, maybe not. It's Sunday and lots of shops are closed on Sundays, but yeah, there's no activity inside.
Can we snoop around and see if there's maybe a back door that got left unlocked?
Yeah, sure thing. Firstly, if we're doing some snooping, let's get some stealth rolls. Let's see if anybody sees you snooping.
Alrighty. Yeah, I forgot to pull up my like actual D&D. Um,
Actually, the way it should be is the way group roles work in Call of Cthulhu. Instead of having everybody just roll, whoever has the lowest stat gets to roll.
ah,
It might be me, but I failed. Oh, we're tied for lowest.
Yeah,
And
let's
you
go with his
succeeded,
roll.
so we should count that.
I'm old. I'm not sneaky.
Yeah. I'll say I'll go with that. And yeah, you snoop around and you snoop around to the back door. It's a little more secluded. Um, you try the door, but it is locked, but it's not like it's one of those doors with like the glass window. So if you wanted to break in, you could.
Yeah, we can get in here. I'm gonna take my jacket off. And I'm gonna ball it up around my fist. And I'm gonna attempt to punch through this glass window.
Yeah. Give me Give me fighting brawl.
Success.
Yeah, easily. You crack the window. Um, it makes a little bit of noise. The glass trickles down, but you don't think anybody heard or is onto you, and you can reach inside, unlock the door, and let yourselves in.
Well, this seems a bit dubious, but my curiosity is the best of me.
Oh, I unball my jacket. Maybe I've gotten ahead of myself here. What am I saying? Too late to not do it.
Yeah, and once inside on the ground floor, you'll see a showroom filled with unremarkable pieces of Egyptian, Arabic, and Persian brasswork. There's rugs and ceramics, uh, some clearly reproductions. And that's what you see on this floor. There is a staircase leading up to the second floor.
Well, let's check out
Um,
everything.
are there any toys on this floor at all? Or
Um, toys. Um, make me a spot hidden.
okay. Hot-headed.
There are no toys, but I will say you find an empty spot on a shelf with a tag that says like authentic train set, um 4 pounds, and but the train is not there. That would be the only thing you can like associate with being a toy.
I'll wave at the rest of the group and try to get their attention so they can see this likewise.
A missing model train?
Indeed. This is
Didn't that
probably the
guy
very
from
one that
the...
got sold.
Yeah.
Quite concerning if you dare ask me.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you said the stuff is like cultural decoration stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, rugs, ceramics, brassworks, uh, lots of stuff from like the Middle East or like Far Eastern Europe.
Hmm. I think Gladys said she was going upstairs. Can I follow?
Yeah, absolutely. And as you go upstairs, you quickly realize that this is more of a living space. This is not the shop floor. Um,
I want to stay on the ground floor, like near the door we broke in anyway, and keep my ear out.
wise, wise, wise. Yeah, you find this living space, presumably where Mac Riot stayed, and it is pretty deserted. No spot hidden required. You notice that while there are some ledgers laying around, there are no books, there are no luggage. Um, it looks like whoever was living here packed up their valuables and either left for how long, who knows.
Okay. Interesting. So maybe there's another one out there running around still.
There could very well be.
Yeah, if you go rummaging through his stuff, you see that the dresser drawers are half empty. There's an old leather satchel with a broken handle, but nothing's in it. Yeah, and you would assume that he's either moved out uh or abandoned the place, but considering all the strange happenings going on.
Mhm.
This may sound far-fetched, but do you think it might be possible that there is still a Macriette here? And some of the Macriette or Macriettes that got murdered at the hotel had the rest?
Oh,
I know that probably sounds quite bizarre, but after it is hard not to think about the odd possibilities at this point.
Yeah, I don't know what to think, but maybe.
maybe they were secret quintuplets, all
Hmm.
pretending to be one man, and each of them got to go out on a different day of the week.
All identical?
Yes, quintuplets.
Hmm.
That's the most likely explanation, in my opinion.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Sounds very logical. That's probably what's going on here.
Yeah, he definitely did not somehow duplicate himself using a magical hat.
Well, come on, let's be reasonable here. Magic doesn't exist.
Right, of course. So, quintuplets. So they
Must be.
found 3, and there are 2 left, at least, maybe more, maybe only 1. I don't know. I only said quintuplets because I don't know the word for 4 identical siblings. Uh,
Quadruplets.
Quadruplets. Yes, that makes sense. Maybe they're quadruplets, and one of them is still running around, and he packed up his things and got out of town.
Hmm.
Because, somebody murdered his siblings.
That's fair.
They had octuplets, they just have one as a backup.
Yes, exactly.
Can
And he
I
gets to go out on leap years.
can I tear this house apart? Just looking for anything that might have been hidden or tucked away.
Yeah, go ahead. Make me spot hidden. Anybody that wants to really rummage through this place can make a spot hidden.
I'm like looking
Yeah.
under floorboards and like in cupboards, behind
That's rough.
cupboards. Where is that? Here it is. Ooh, success.
Success. All right. As you're rummaging through things, you do find a stack of papers that look like they look like account books and records of sales from the shop,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of numbers and stuff. I would say the uh, the module calls for a accounting role, but nobody invested into accounting.
Oh, dang, if only we had an accountant.
So I'll just let the spot hidden role stand in for it.
Okay.
You as you're rummaging, ripping through these papers, you find uh an incongruous consignment note. One Whiteson Special Commission train set purchased from the estate of Randolph Alexis some months before. In the ledger of current shop sales, the last item sold was one Whiteson special commission train set delivered to a Mr. Henry Stanley, Stoke Newington, for £1. Oh, it was £1. And
And they say autism is new.
Macriat's records are extensive. There are no other trains or toys ever listed as purchased or sold.
Hmm. So why
Now,
do you think he bought a train set out of nowhere? After, because it doesn't really fit in with the rest of the stuff, does it?
Not particularly, but it seems like he may cater to eccentrics. Perhaps it was a request.
Hmm.
now, reading this, I want everyone to make either a history or an occult roll.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I don't think I
Wow.
have history on my list, but I do have occult.
You should have history.
Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Let me look closer. Oh yes, here it is. Ah, I failed.
All right, let's do our history first. Professor Perkuffulous, you are a history professor. You recognize actually that I'll give this for both of you. You recognize the name Alexis Randolph. This is he was an occultist. He was like a murderer who is presumed dead after he boarded a train that derailed in what was it, 1897? For my occult success, you know that he has links to both the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and to the Hermetic Order of the Silver Twilight. And yeah, it was a British occultist. His son was also involved in it. Alexis died in a train derailment in Liverpool in 97, and his son disappeared from his home in 1917. Both are believed to be dead at this time.
I always thought the government covered it up.
That does sound likely. It is
And
strange that so many people who were presumed dead appear not to be.
I mean, they still very well may be dead, but this train set came from their estate. This train set originates from these famous occultists.
Oh, my bad. That you're saying they purchased it. That is on me.
No. Henry Stanley purchased it.
Gotcha.
Macri acquired this train set from the estate of Alexis Randolph.
Okay.
But you're saying he was connected to a train derailment, no body was ever found, and then also had occult ties. So I'm like, he sounds like a governmental, influential, charismatic kind of person. Like, I don't trust the government. History tells us.
What was the last name of the person who purchased it?
Henry Stanley. He's the missing person that is believed to have spontaneously combusted.
Right.
Oh wait, that's interesting though, because they didn't find his body either. How did the first guy die? Does anyone know? It was in a
Uh,
train derailment or after the fact?
Well, they never found a body, but the train derailed and he was
Mm-hmm.
doomed dead.
Do we know why the train derailed?
Oh, do we?
you can look more into it. You probably heard about it. It was probably a pretty uh seismic event when it happened. A lot of people died
I
in
feel like we
in
should look into that.
1897.
Because what if the train caught fire or something and that's why it derailed?
Or what if the conductor spontaneously combusted?
That could be it too.
And disappeared. They could no longer drive the train.
But after tearing apart the Crescent Treasury, that is the one sliver of information you're able to pull out of this place.
That's still interesting. Well, I guess we should probably bounce and make it look like we were never here.
Agreed.
Okay. On the way out, I would like to take anything that could be seen as like remotely valuable, not a crazy amount, but enough, and just fuck up the store a little bit. I want to make it look like a basic robbery.
Yeah, totally. You can grab some ornate brass work or some ceramics. Uh, probably can't hide a rug under your coat, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely some of the more interesting looking knickknacks you can definitely take with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you slip back out the back, and as far as you know, nobody's aware.
Should we go to like a library or something? Try and read more about this train crash?
Yes, we could. See if we can find-
I personally need to head into town and pick up another cane for myself.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. I guess I'll meet you. No. Come to the library as well.
Sorry, Miso's having a dream.
Oh.
It's going. Oh,
Oh,
it just woke up from it. Hey, you're okay. Come here.
scary.
Come here. It just woke up running. That's so funny. Come here.
Just heard his ears flop or whatever that was.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys want to head back to the British Museum and Library?
Yes, I'll go there. And Whizberry wants to accompany me, and then we'll see if we can find anything.
Yeah, totally. And Mr. Sheerluck and Mr. Perkuffulous, what are your plans? You going to the library, or you got other things going on?
I need to find somewhere to buy another cane. I'm sure I would know of a place, seeing as I would have
You know what?
had one
I'll
before.
say you could find an ornate say it's a brass cane at the Crescent Treasury. I think that's something you could find there. So when you're tearing the place apart, you can walk out with that.
You know, I like this. Yes. No one else is gonna need it at this point.
Yeah, it's a long like black cane. It's wood, but it's been stained to look black, and it has a brass handle in the shape of a crescent moon.
Yeah, I'll take that with me. I have a new cane now. Hell yeah. In which case I will accompany you to the library.
All right. Is everybody going to the library?
Sorry, I disconnected. I have the worst internet ever. What temporarily happened? We were clearing out.
Yeah.
I picked up a cane on the way out, and
Okay.
we are deciding where to go next, and most of us are headed to the library.
I mean, what time of day is it?
Probably approaching noon, like middle of the day.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely plenty of time. Let's go.
Yeah, and you can head down from Macriat's shop, hail a cab, and head down to the British Museum and Library. Um, it's still a rainy day, Sunday. It is not nearly as packed as it usually is. It's pretty sparse today. So you've got free reign of this library. What would you like to look into?
The train.
The train. All
Yeah.
right.
I guess we'll look up newspapers and such from that time.
Yeah, give me a library use roll.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Success. Okay, you look up this this train derailment. It is the London Liverpool Express. It derailed in 1897. There are in that year the express derailed and it cost at the cost of many lives. The details of the deadly crash can be found in newspapers of the period or in any good book on railway disasters. The train derailed northwest of London under strange circumstances. The engine, tenders, and the first two carriages were never recovered from the river in which they were presumed lost. The remaining carriages were totally wrecked. Over 100 people were killed or missing. Police and railway investigators speculated about anarchist involvement, but no cause for the disaster was ever shown. The diving team found nothing to recover, but the river had been high from unusual rains. Writers speculated that the missing coaches had been carried downstream. An unnamed official observed that 70-odd ton locomotives, at least, were unlikely to drift downstream or drift anywhere. But there are those who find supernatural in everything. The matter rested and was forgotten. So it's a bit of a cold case. Nobody knows why it derailed, and
So not
even
only did we not find a body or any body, but we didn't find the train. The train is also missing.
there were lots of bodies recovered, but specifically the engine and the first two carriages were never recovered and never found.
Mm,
The
Yeah,
rest of the
just
train
3
is there.
whole train cars just
Yeah.
disappeared.
hear me out. That's the model train. Some fucked up shit happened to it and it got shrunk.
Ooh.
There's no way something like that could happen. Shrinking a
I-
train car.
I don't know. It is kind of far-fetched, I suppose.
Hmm. Well, perhaps. Have any of you heard of the art of voodoo?
No, I have not.
The art of woohoo?
Right. Voodoo. It's well, I've read about it somewhere. I'm not clear about the exact applications, but it's something to do with the Americas and the southern part there. And where there's a proximity, a model used to represent something else. And perhaps the train could have shrunken, or perhaps it was actually a model train set used as a proximity of the real train. Some
I don't
kind of
get it.
ritual. Some sort of strange seance.
Both those options seem quite improbable to the idea of a malfunctioning toy.
Mm.
Not discounting it entirely, as we have seen some pretty wild things recently, but going with the most likely answer first seems logical to me.
Hmm. What, that they floated away?
That does seem more likely than voodoo or shrinking a train.
Hmm.
If it was a shrunken train, then it would weigh more than a human could carry.
Why?
Because trains are heavy.
But what if you made it smaller?
I suppose if the weight changed with size, but then you'd have to get rid of some of the train to do so.
Hmm.
I mean, there's definitely less train. Right?
Well, perhaps we can figure that out if we find it. Would we be able to look up the uh estate or location of Mr. Stanley? Since he's combusted, perhaps there's to be another estate sale. Of his items.
That does sound likely.
Yeah, absolutely. You can find the residence of Mr. Stanley.
And is there do there appear to be any plans of a sale, estate sale?
An estate sale for Mr. Stanley?
Mhm.
No. It seems a little like he just disappeared like last night. I don't think they're
Okay.
immediately selling off his things, but you can definitely find where he stayed. And you could find Miss Constance Adkins, which was his landlady.
Mhm.
As are you planning on heading out of the library?
I think I'm done. Is there anything else anyone wants to look for?
No, I think I want to go talk to Miss Constance.
Yeah,
That does sound like a good plan of action.
as you're passing through the reading room, make me a spot hidden.
Oh. Oh,
Ooh.
close, but a success.
All right, yeah. As you're walking through, it's pretty empty in here, but you do notice like one person sitting at one of the tables in the reading room, like slumped over. Looks like they're sleeping. Hat is hanging over their face. They got a large trench coat. Seems weird, but could be nothing.
Well, if there's one thing you learn in the army, it's not to mess with someone who's catching sleep while they can. Best leave this stone unturned.
Breathing?
You want to go find out?
I mean, I would like just look maybe a little closer if I can't see from where I'm at, just to see if there's like a rise and fall.
Yeah, you can get a little bit closer and you look closely and no, you don't see a rise and fall.
Well, best let the librarian know.
Wait a second, now it's interesting.
What is you said somebody was sleeping in the library?
I'm a little bit concerned they're more than sleeping. Or less than sleeping. I'm not sure.
Well, here, let me see. And the librarian will walk over and, sir, can you wake up? And she'll say, and the hat will fall off. And you see this you see a man completely skinned.
Oh God.
Oh no. No.
The librarian screams, ah! And
Now
like
that ain't right.
runs off. Yeah, go ahead and make me sanity rolls. This is fucking horrible.
Does my background help me here? I have, because of my soldier background, immunity to sanity loss from viewing a corpse or gross injury.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
We got a fumble.
Can you fumble this though?
It didn't say you fumbled, so I think sanity is just pass or fail.
Okay. Well, I definitely failed.
Everybody fails their sanity roll. Take 1d6 sanity damage. This is where it gets interesting. Oh
Oh,
no.
that's a big hit.
Oh.
Another big
Oh
hit.
no. Okay,
And you take
two.
it off of the first number, right?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry?
Okay. You take it off of the first number, right? The Sandy loss.
The first number? What do you,
Like it's
your-
not your total sanity that goes down, just your current, right? Because right now I've
yeah,
got
yeah,
like
yeah.
39
Not
out
your
of
max
42.
sanity, but your current sanity goes down.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, and those of you that lost 5 or more sanity points, I need you to roll an intelligence check. And this check, you want to fail.
Best of luck.
If you succeed, you understand the horrors in front of you and will have a bout of madness. Oh no.
I was so wait. Can I spend luck for this?
On the intelligence check?
Yeah.
Yes.
To
Yes, you
fail?
can. Oh wait, no, you can't. You can't make it go up.
Bummer.
Yeah, that's two successes here. Now let's find out what awful things happen to you. I'm gonna do Mr. Sheerluck first. Let's roll a
Alright.
D10 here, see what's going on. Got a 9. You gain a new phobia.
Okay.
Let's say you are now deathly afraid of corpses and cadavers.
Okay. This
They're
will definitely
conduits for
not come up
disease
ever.
spread. Yeah. Let's see here. Gains new phobia. You will come to your senses in 1d10 hours, having taken every precaution to avoid their new phobia. So the phobia is like temporary.
Temporary?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it lasts for a number of hours that I will know and you will find out. Yeah, so until I say otherwise, you are deathly afraid of corpses, present company
Understood.
included. And now for Miss Bennett. You're on the opposite side of the spectrum. You get a mania. Let's see. Let me find my mania list in here.
Skin. I need skin.
More skin.
I want all your skin.
It's gonna be the other book. That could be, you have to like compulsively exfoliate. 61.
No, I just want to murder my companions and wear them like skin suits.
Okay, that could be a fun one. Yeah, I think this tracks. You have uh Thanatophobia or Thanatomania. Belief that one is cursed by death magic. So you think some occult monsters are after you and have cursed you.
This
And
seems reasonable because they are, and they have.
let me find where's the actual phobia name for the fear of dead bodies.
Necrophobia?
Yep, necrophobia, fear of dead things.
Cool.
All right, and mania will last.
My dad has that, and he's been cleaning at the funeral home. It's like pretty. It's a shit gig, I heard. Truly, like, I'm not joking. He was terrified. Me and my mom used to do that job,
Okay.
and he's so it's like awful. He keeps having nightmares. I'm like, dude, you gotta quit. You can't work there anymore.
Yeah, so you discover this horrible skinned corpse. You can't even tell who it is. But what you do notice just by the simplest of examinations is that under pinned to his or their chest is a note, that is inscribed on what appears to be a scrap of human skin
Ooh.
Oh,
that reads, "The skinless one will not be denied."
oh no.
I don't
Ew.
think we need to worry about the skinless one. This guy is
No, I think you're wrong. I think it's after us. It's after us right now. It's following us. We need to go.
this guy? He's dead.
No, death. Death itself.
What?
And the skinless one.
You
Whoever
sound
that
like a guy I used to know.
Oh. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What guy?
Hold on. Let me see.
What's his name?
Doug? Doug Arsenault?
Oh, good
Yeah.
friend. I
Yeah,
say
yeah.
as I'm walking and talking, we need to go.
Doug the Shrug, Arsenault, because he used to just sort
I
of
am
shrug
also
everything off.
following on the way out.
Yes.
I guess
I probably
we're-
look very pale in the face, like I'm about to throw up.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say sorry to the librarian before on our way out. I don't know what the deal is here. You should probably call the constable or something.
Oh yeah, she's like actively like calling Scotland Yard to
All
get
right,
some officers over
best of
to take
luck with
care of
that.
this.
I'm gonna pluck that note and put it in my pocket and walk away. We're not leaving that behind.
You know what's funny about Scotland Yard? It is neither a yard nor is it in Scotland. It's strange.
Well, let's get out of here. Uh, do we want to go find Constance or do we want to hide? What's the deal? Ah, fuck it. I don't believe in this mumbo jumbo. I'm gonna go find Constance.
Okay. I'll go as well. As long as I keep moving.
Hmm.
We will never catch up.
All right, it's approaching the evening time by the time you get to the bedsit that Henry Stanley lived in Stoke Newington. The police have long gone by this point, probably responding to the library where this grisly scene has been uncovered. And outside on the pavement by the building you believe to be where Henry Stanley disappeared, scrawled in chalk on a sign, it says, "See the death room, 6D."
Oh, well,
Uh,
that's convenient.
Another sign handwritten in the front window reads, "Room to let."
Are we able to go in?
Yeah, you can knock on the door, and
Knock, 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 knock.
yeah, a middle-aged woman opens the door. Uh, appears to be a firm, vigorous woman. Hair curlers and a dressing gown.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes. Are you all here to see the death room?
That we are, ma'am.
Oh, fantastic. That'll be £3.
All right. I'll cover it this time.
Ever so strange it was. He was quiet type. They're all a bit odd, you know. My husband was just like that. Here's a photo of Mr. Stanley. I keep pictures of all my lodgers. She hands you a photo of Henry Stanley.
Is he handsome?
He's not especially. He's kind of a kind of looks like a nerd.
This guy's a bit of a chud.
Wow, what a nerd. All right.
Yes, I'm sure you would like to know more about Mr. Stanley and what happened. I'm happy to share. He came home around 4 o'clock, in time for tea. He was excited because he had just purchased this new train set. Imagine a man of his age. He went upstairs at 7, and I did not see him again. He could not have left the house without walking through the sitting room, where I sat reading the latest issues of Silver Screen Stars. A bit later, I heard him cry out, and a sort of rumble happened. Uh, I I knocked on the door straight away, but he was gone, and the room was filled with smoke. Uh, the window was closed and bolted from the inside.
What about the train set?
The police took it,
Oh,
since it was an electrical device, uh, and seemed to be the only thing in Mr. Stanley's rooms that might have done him harm.
Hmm.
did he
By
say
all means,
anything about the train set? Other than he seemed excited about it, you said, but did he say anything specific?
not to me. I mean, I know he was very into trains, and that's never been much of my interest. It seems more of a children's toy, but to each their own. Now, you are all, now that you've paid the fee, you are free to peruse the death room. Just mind you don't take anything.
All right.
I will happily take a look around. see what's
Yeah.
in there.
And in there
Yeah.
you see it's a standard cold water bed sitting room of the kind inhabited by lonely people everywhere.
Damn.
There's a door on the east wall and a window on the west wall. The abiding interest of the occupant was trains. The room is full of books and pictures about railways, engines, projects, and history. Interestingly, as you examine this room, the tops of some of the items bear a thin layer of black soot. And there are dark sooty streaks across the ceiling in a pattern from northwest to southeast. Yeah.
Is there any other way that I can see that he could have left this room? Like, I will investigate for trapdoors, vents, just hidden things in the floor, anything like that.
Yeah, sure. Give me a spot hidden.
Oh, I could
Uh,
spend luck on that, yes?
You could, but I'll do you a favor. Hold on to the one because the result's gonna be the same.
Okay.
You don't find anything. It's just the
Yep.
window and the door, and that's it for this
And the
room.
wall.
There's no physical trapdoors or false walls or anything. It's pretty solid. There's two openings, the window and the door. The window is bolted shut, and according to Miss Atkins, he didn't come out the door.
Quite interesting.
Hmm. Uh,
Actually, I'll tell you one more thing. If you can spend a point on that luck, because there is one more thing you'll see.
Okay, I will. So then I just decreased my luck by
Yeah, by one. Mhm.
Okay, cool.
And while there are no trapdoors or false walls, while you're investigating like the walls, you notice that the wallpaper is like bubbling up. Like the wallpaper's bubbling as though it had been steamed. And the long parallel black smudges on the dark floral carpet. These parallel smudges run northwest to southeast also. And if you point this out, now everybody can make me an education check.
education. You said everybody?
Yeah, if Gladys points out
Ah,
the parallel black smudges on the carpet.
Oops, I rolled twice. Ignore the second one. Damn.
All right. Professor Perkuffulous, educated man, you notice that Professor Stanley was very much into trains, and these black smudges are suspiciously the same width as railroad tracks. As if a train came through here.
So noticing the widths. Isn't that like the Roman chariots the roads were designed off of? It's always the same size.
Yep.
It's creepy.
Literally 2 horse ass width.
Should we? I'll whisper this to you guys. Should we try and see if they'll let us look at that train? Would that be crazy?
I mean, we would have to come up with a good reason. Suppose we could lie about one.
Maybe we're reporters?
Perhaps.
Or
Well, we
what if
are.
we
Well,
were-
Mr. Sheerluck is a photographer.
Oh, then it's barely even a lie.
You're right. And I am a writer. So could say we're there to take pictures and write about the incident. Surely they won't stop us from just taking a picture.
I mean, do you think they would turn away investigative journalists, or are we better off saying it's just inspiration for a book?
Oh, well, maybe I could drop my name or something and see if any of them has a fan.
I think we should try. Worst case scenario, we jump town in the morning.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, just different approaches, but either way.
Okay. Is there like a central police station that this evidence might have been brought to?
Scotland Yard.
Probably
Yeah.
Scotland Yard. That's like the main hub.
All right, let's go there. But
And
nobody touch it.
Got it.
yeah, you can head to New Scotland Yard. It's starting to get later, but there's still manned there. And it's starting to get dark out at this point. And you walk in, go to the desk. There is a officer attending the front desk. They say, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Well, you see, I'm a writer, and my friend here is a photographer, and we were hoping we could maybe get a picture of the item that was brought in earlier today, which possibly caused someone to spontaneously combust. The train set.
The train set.
Yes. Would be very beneficial for my next book.
Give me
Perhaps you've read one of my books.
give me either a fast talk or a persuade roll.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Or another roll if you think that'll be. If you have a different one.
Uh, hmm. Charm?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take a charm.
All right. How did I do? Oh,
Hey.
hell yeah.
Well, I would love. I'm a big fan of yours, really. I've read all your books. I didn't know. Wow. I really wish we still had it. We We investigated this train set for possible electrical faults, but none existed. The voltage was insufficient to cause electrocution. Still, to be absolutely sure, the set, including the track, has been passed on for expert examination at the London Train Spotters Association.
Hell.
Yeah, it's in the possession of a man by the name of Arthur Butler. He's president of this association. I can give you his address.
Oh, of course. Thank you. His whole address, just where he lives at his home.
I know I'm not supposed to be giving this out, but
You
I'm
won't
such a
tell
big
anyone.
fan.
Thank you. The London Train Spotters Association.
But you must know, in any case, the train set is part of the Stanley estates, and its ownership devolves to Stanley's heirs, whoever they may be.
I see. Well, I'm not sure he had any. But regardless, we'll try to see if we can intercept it. Thank you very much. Would you like
An autograph? Yes.
yes.
No, but-
I'll sign the book, yes. What's your name?
Sergeant Peters.
Oh, dearest Sergeant Peters. Then I write like a little thing on the inside of the book and then sign it. Thank you.
Lovely. All right, you have made a good friend on the inside of Scotland Yard.
Nice.
Now, I will say you could show up to Arthur Butler's house. It is getting quite late. We're approaching like 11 o'clock, near midnight.
Perhaps we should sleep again first. But-
Yeah, go home, make arrangements, prepare for tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, you all go to your respective homes, or you can bunk together. But since you're all in your hometowns, there's not really a reason why you wouldn't.
Whizberry's going to his house.
Yes.
Unless, of course, you have fear of a death cult or something.
Oh boy.
But either way, you find restful sleep wherever you end up. Those of you that have lost sanity gain 1 sanity for a restful night's sleep. Those of you that had temporary insanity, that is relieved after the rest.
Does sleeping restore hit points?
1 hit point.
Excellent.
One hit point per day.
My broken nose is nearly completely healed.
And I think we'll wrap up the session there. But before I forget, let's all do some luck improvement rolls. Roll your luck, try and fail. If you do fail, add a d10.
Ooh. This is the first time I have failed.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Bummer.
That's
Hmm,
alright.
That just makes so much sense.
Yeah, it does.
That's 1, 2, 3. Mr. Sheerluck, are you there? Is Leah with us? Here, maybe I can do it on their behalf. Let's see what we got here. You got crazy luck. Extreme success, nothing.
Damn.
All right. Good session, guys. We're a little bit deeper in the side plot.
Getting into the creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And you almost got your hands on this train set. I can't wait.
Yes.
I can't wait for you to touch this train set.
No. Nobody's touching it.
I'm gonna touch it.
No, you already said you wouldn't.
Well, now I'm saying I will.
Look, nothing's gonna happen if you touch it. Like,
I'm gonna put my whole ungloved hand on it.
Oh god. I will be somewhere else when that happens. I'm not getting run over by a ghost train. All right. Thanks, Taylor. That was
yeah, yeah.
Thank you for hosting.
Oh, my pleasure. This is an interesting game. I will say this is the least prepared session I've been. I've been working some overtime the last couple weeks and haven't had a whole lot of time to get prepped. But
winging it is underrated.
I think
Honestly,
it's like the way to go.
I can't tell you how many things I have made up on the spot
Mhm.
in my game. Like at least 40% of the plot, maybe more.
Yeah. A lot of the prep I do, like it's either I do like a crazy amount of prep or my prep is like non-existent. More often than not, I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll be like, oh shit, we start in an hour. I better find some music. And then I go on YouTube and I'm like, what vibe am I feeling? And I spend more time picking out a song on YouTube than I actually do thinking about the campaign.
That's the best way.
Mm.
All right, guys. That was
All right.
good.
Good session. We're gonna plan on
Yeah,
on your game, Nikita, next week, assuming
Yeah.
you're feeling up to snuff.
Yes, I really would love to finish that, at least that combat and
Mhm.
take care of that for a while.
Hmm.
So yeah, we'll plan to do that. I gotta message Justin and Ahimsa and make sure they're good, but
Hmm.
Okay. Chat later, folks.
All right. Good session, guys.
good night.
So-
Good game.
Good
See
night.
ya.